Hi Rave family and friends, it's Kat here. Today we will be doing a salt painting for our Teen and Junior Center, but anyone can join in. What you will need is glue, a cup of water, salt, and your watercolors, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making a jellyfish because jellyfish are pretty cool. You are more than welcome to draw out whatever you want. It could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be a tree, whatever you want it to be. And what we'll be doing is you can either pre-draw out what you want to do on the piece of paper and then outline it with the glue, or you can just go ahead and freestyle it. I will be freestyling it. So get your glue. If you don't have one of the glue bottles, you can take a brush or a pencil to get the glue onto the paper. So first, I will be making the jellyfish. So jellyfish kind of have like a round head with a flat bottom, kind of like this. And then we're gonna do squiggly lines on that bottom line there. Good. I want a couple more. Make sure you make them kind of thick. The glue's gonna be a little bit runny, but that's okay. It'll all work out in the end. So really make those squiggly lines. Like so. And then fill in that half circle up there with glue. Go ahead and just get it in there. Try not to put too much glue because it's going to get a little bit runny. So now I'm going to take my finger. You can use a popsicle stick or the paintbrush you have and kind of just blend it in so we get all the spots. Perfect. Now we have our jellyfish. Like so. I'm going to make some plants around it. So I'm gonna make some nice tall plants because plants are found in the ocean too. I know, right? Weird how they can live in water. And then I'm gonna do another one on the other side. And we're gonna go all the way up. And keep going, really get it on there. Perfect. How does yours look? Does it look good? This is what mine looks like. Be really careful. That glue is a little bit runny. You can move it around a little bit if you want the glue to go certain places. And then, next what we're going to do, after you have your nice big drawing of whatever you drew out in glue, you're going to take the salt. What we're going to do is you're going to cover the entire part where it's glue in salt. It might use up a little bit, but we want to try to get as much salt on there as we can, so we're just going to sprinkle it all over. Get every part of it. Good. Okay. I got salt everywhere. Everywhere, it's all over. Okay, so now I can't lift it up quite yet, but now it has salt all over it. So what an important thing is that we're not getting the salt all over our house or wherever we're doing our painting. So we're gonna let it dry for about a minute or two, and then we're gonna shake off all the excess salt, and we're gonna put it either in the trash or in the sink. Ask somebody for help, and then we're going to get started and continue that, okay? So go ahead and shake that excess salt off when it is all dry after 1 minute. So you can just take it over, shake it off, shake it off. I shook mine off. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pat some down. If you find parts you missed, you can put a little more salt on it. I have so much salt. All right. Now, you're gonna need your watercolors. These are gonna be important for making the painting look super, super cool. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open it. You're gonna pull out your paintbrush that's inside, right here. You're gonna take your cup of water. We're gonna dip the paintbrush in the water. Give it a nice, good shake. Now, whatever you drew, or if you drew a jellyfish with me, you can make it whatever color you want. I'm gonna make my jellyfish purple, blue, and maybe green. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip a lot of the water into the purple. We really want it wet, so you can kind of just grab it, don't tap it off, stir it around. Then go ahead and pick a part and put it right on there. Pick a couple parts. We'll have to get more water. It's not gonna spread just quite yet. So now you're gonna dip your paintbrush back in. You're gonna lift it up. See how there's a little bit of excess water on there? We want that, and then we wanna put it right on top of that there. And do the same thing. You just plop it right on, and it'll spread because of the salt. So, here we go. I'm gonna do blue now, and I'll show you guys what it'll look like. All right, so if we look here at my painting, I'm gonna put a little bit of blue here. See how it's kind of running? And then we're gonna take a little more of water. I'm gonna tap it on it, and it's gonna spread. See how it's spreading? So we're gonna do that all the way around with all our different colors. I'm gonna do green next. Put my green down. Put my green down over here. And over here. And over here. And just keep doing it. Putting it on different spots. If you wanna make it one color, you can go ahead and make it one color. You can make it any color you want. Good. I'm gonna keep doing it. And the more water you put, the more spread out the watercolor is gonna get on your painting. So you want kind of a lot of water on it. Just like that. Get all over. I'm grabbing some more blue, putting blue down. Putting more blue down. I'm gonna add some water, let that spread. Remember, we want it to kind of be dripping like that, and then you just put it plop right on and dab it a little bit right on there. And it'll spread. You can tilt it around, let it run a little bit. But the salt helps it spread. That way, you have a super cool looking painting. Just like that. Good. Do a little more here. Good. You can let it run. Some more purple. How are your guys' turning out? Are they good? Yeah, pretty cool. So important part is you gotta let it dry for a little bit. So give it after you put that glue down, you wanna let it sit for about a couple minutes. So then that way, it looks right. All right, I'm gonna get some more green. And you'll start to find spots that are missing some color and then need some more color. Put some down, get some more water. The colors will slowly start to blend together. And that's the cool part. Get it all over. Get some more water. Put it all up. It'll start to blend together, so be super careful. Now, I'm going to do the plants that I have. Put some green on them, maybe a little bit of yellow. A little more yellow. Put some on this one. Okay, make sure you get that water. Get really spread out. Colors will blend together nicely because of that salt. Good. Just dabbing it. Ooh, mine looks pretty cool. How does yours look? You guys want to see? Check that out. How cool is that? It turned out so good. I can't wait to see what your guys's looked like. They probably turned out so cool. So cool. Now, then that's all you have to do. You just need the watercolors, the salt, and the glue. So be very careful when picking it up after, because as you can see, mine is very wet. So I couldn't pick it up quite yet because otherwise all the colors would blend. So we want to let it dry. So let it dry overnight and then you guys can pick it up. You can give it to someone or you can show us what it turned out like. And that's it. I did a jellyfish salt painting today. You might have done something else, but we did a salt painting today. That was awesome. Bye.